What up, everybody? Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is dropping tomorrow at the recording of this video. And yeah, man, it's gonna be on all the consoles Friday. And also gonna be landing on the Nintendo Switch 2 in just about a few weeks, whenever I wanna say 2-3 weeks, whenever the Switch 2 drops. But yeah though, man, we're gonna be talking about, is Capcom Fighting Collection 2 still worth it? You know, we're gonna jog our memories and see why we were excited about this game though. We're gonna see if it's still worth it though, man. Before we get started with this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, share, road to 10K subs. Help me get to 10K, man. Let's get to it. Shout outs to Nintendo Insider. We're diving in. They're doing a review of Capcom Fighting Collection 2 before it drops. Capcom Fighting Collection 2, like Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics, is a set of games I hadn't played before getting review code. But I've been seeing people, I guess, get early access to it though, man. But you know, we got one more day. But heard a lot about through friends who played them across arcade and home console releases. Collections like these usually aim to preserve games for those who played them before, but as introduce a new generation of players to classics and more, with some added features and bonus content. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 in its current state is an excellent package for newcomers with its great online experience and bonus content, but there is something I hope Capcom can address in potential future updates. Yeah? So what do y'all think? Do y'all think with all these new games coming out or whatever, and we got Capcom Fighting Collection 2, I'm excited about it. Do you guys feel like it's still worth it? You all drop in the comments though, man. You know, with stuff like, man, with Power Stone, Project Justice, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, Plasma Sword. Unfortunately, Capcom Fighting Evolution, and I'm gonna give it a shot though, man. But it's supposed to be some new features on it. Obviously, with the online play, which that's gonna be super dope. I feel like my favorite game to play on is going to be Power Stone 2. 1 and 2 is going to be on there. But yeah, though, man, I'm looking forward to playing that online. I know that's going to be OD, though, man, but I feel like it's going to be still worth it. I feel like a lot of people of this new generation didn't get to experience a lot of these classic games. And I'm pretty sure y'all probably played them on emulators and stuff, though, which Nintendo's cracking down like I did last video. But I know that you guys will appreciate this fighting collection whenever it drops, though. But last month, he wrote up, whoever this person that did this article, some early impressions in my Capcom Fighting Collection preview, covering how I felt about a few of the games as a newcomer. Since then, so this is coming from a newcomer perspective, I guess. Anyway, since then, not only has Capcom pushed out a big update for its Fighting Collection releases, but I've also been able to test the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 online on Switch for this review. Thanks to Capcom, I've also been able to compare the collection across platforms, but I will focus on the Nintendo Switch version here. So I'm looking forward to that. Y'all let me know, man. Are y'all going to be purchasing Capcom Fighting Collection 2 on the Nintendo Switch 2, the regular Switch, PlayStation 5? Was it Xbox Series S or X or Steam? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments where y'all gonna be playing Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I know I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna get it for my Switch 2 whenever I guess it gets here. And I'm gonna get it for PlayStation 5. I'll probably get it from all consoles though, because knowing how networks work on consoles, and it'll be certain days where PlayStation Network isn't working. It'll be certain days where Xbox Network isn't working. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be days when the Switch Network isn't working. So I'll probably get them for all of them, you know, Friday. So I'm looking forward to it though, man. I'm definitely been waiting on this fighting collection for a while though, man. You know, 16th can't get here fast enough. But anyways, so let's see what stuff that he noticed. What's his name? Is his name Mikhail Matnani? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Shout out to Nintendo Insider again. So Capcom Fighting Collection 2 includes Capcom SNK Millennium Fight Pro 2000 Pro, Capcom versus SNK 2 2001, Capcom Fighting Evolution. Wish they would take that off, but it is what it is. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna play it, see if it's Still bad in 2025. Capcom Alpha 3 Upper, Power Stone 2, W. Project Justice, W. Let's get a new Project Justice, or let's get a new Rival Schools game. Plasma Sword. It's funny because I don't think I've ever played Plasma Sword. I probably played it briefly when I was younger, but like I didn't just stick to it though. Let's see. And with online multiplayer featuring rollback netcode, a museum that includes both art and music, fighter awards, the in-game achievement system. The quality varies per game, but I'm all for Capcom continuing to preserve more of its arcade classics and fighting games on modern systems, regardless of how good or bad they are. I stand by what I say in my preview, that every game here is worth at least trying, with a few of them being standouts that I will be playing online post-launch. Facts. Let's keep going. Looking back at the many retro and fighting game collections I've brought across networks over the years, I usually gravitate to the one or two games that stick with them to play online when possible. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection justifies its asking price for me with Third Strike. Third Strike was a heater. Well, Marvel Collection did that with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. With Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Capcom vs. SNK 2 is clearly the main draw. Definitely, man. What I love about Capcom versus SNK 2 is it's a mixture of Street Fighter Third Strike and Street Fighter Third Strike as far as the graphics, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 graphics, you know, and has a good amount of characters. It just like I said, it just feels good to play the game. A lot of people are going to be playing that online. Hopefully they get the online mode correct, and don't have the same problems that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 had, I guess, upon launch though. But I feel like, yeah, Capcom versus SNK 2 is going to be special to play online, you know. But I found myself playing a lot more Power Stone 2 than I expected. That should be a given. I know I'm going to be playing that a lot because it's fun. I'm trying to have fun. I'm like, man, like, I don't know about y'all. Power Stone 2 is going to be probably one of my go-to games on Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I had heard a lot about how Capcom Fighting Evolution was not worth including here, but this is the only way I could try it out, so I'm glad Capcom will stuff these collections with whatever it takes. At worst, it means we will get another collection with games left out, and I'm up for more collections that are as good as this one. You know, and if you want to read, I guess, the rest of the article, I'll drop a link inside the comments though, man. Like, how do y'all feel? Like, how y'all feeling good about the release? What console do you think is probably going to play the best on? Surprisingly, I think it's going to be a draw between the Switch 2 and PlayStation 5 and Switch 2, whatever. Is going to be a draw between it as far as like gameplay wise though. But they'll probably play the same with all of them though. But yeah though, man. What are your standout games that you're going to be playing on it? I feel like the games I'm going to be playing: Power Stone 2, Project Justice, Capcom vs. SNK 2, and Plasma Sword. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Plasma Sword. I vaguely remember playing that game though. But let's watch, I guess, the recent trailer. The Capcom Fighting Collection 2 GameSpot trailer, Nintendo Switch. So yeah, let's get to it.
All the way from LA to Osaka. Yeah, you best believe that I'm gonna do you proper. It's a showdown right now. Better
can't
watch
wait.
out. You can, no man, it's a knockout.
This probably is going to be a sleeper game too. See, I forgot about Capcom vs. SNK 2000 Pro. I completely forgot. Obviously, this is going to be the go-to game right here, with the different fighting styles and grooves. What I like about it is, like, look how I feel like this game was ahead of its time. Look at the backgrounds. The background's very interactive. And Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Capcom vs. SNK 2 have similar styles when it comes to the stage. And honestly, I feel like the backgrounds on this game is a little bit better. You know, that's just me. That's my opinion. We looking forward to it, man. What is it, Alpha 3 upper? We got Power Stone. W, May 16th, tomorrow at the recording of this video. Y'all let me know, man, is Capcom Fighting Collection 2 still worth it? I say 100% yes, but there's probably people with opinions that may not think so. Let me know why it's worth it and why it's not worth it in the comments though, man. What system are you gonna be playing it on? Are you gonna be playing on the Switch 2? The topic of this video, Switch 2, the Switch 1, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or Steam? Y'all let me know, man. What is your favorite game that you're gonna be playing the most on Capcom Fighting Collection 2? Let me know in the comments though, man. But you already know what to do, man. It's Architect Mr. J with another video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, share. Until next time, peace.